Howdy folks and welcome back to episode 4. I know I did say I might go back to Commander Frederick in this case, but I looked over the mission lineup. There we go. I looked over the mission lineup and it does turn out that the actual mission is going to be more towards Zanell in this case. Well, more specifically, there's more for Zanell than there is for Frederick. So right now we're going to be doing, let's see here, at least probably this one, the best defense, which I think is a air mission, or yeah, in a atmospheric shuttle mission, I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and start this off. The best defense. We've been tracking the Elachi attack fleets throughout the quadrant, and the location of their next invasion is the Ray system. We have a chance to get ahead of this, ahead of them this time, rather than just cleaning up the mess and continuing the missing, counting the missing. Get there immediately and put a stop to their assault. You must own the shuttlecraft. Okay, I'm going to need to update this shuttlecraft now that I see it. Alright. So, let's take a look at our shuttlecraft. Our shuttlecraft is the Commander's Gig. Very good shuttlecraft, and I need to update a few things. These are good, except for this. I may want to get a better core, but I'm not going to fly around in it that much. I will want to get a better consoles for this, better consoles in general. In fact, I might particle generators. This is science. Countermeasures, no. Alright. Tell you what, guys, I am going to be right back, as I'm going to be finding out some useful stuff back at New Romulus, and I will be back soon. Alrighty, I am back. Made some purchases for the shuttle. Not sure whether or not to change out the shields yet, but you know, the shields here, I'm not really too sure yet, but I did get some nice ones from the exchange, or not the shields, but nice consoles from the exchange. Got a good engineering console, you know, a nice neutronium alloy. I'll definitely switch that out with my standard. A fuel generator, which I will upgrade, hopefully. And let's see here, yes, a plasma infuser. This would actually be very good, and I'll definitely be working to get a better one. But for now, we are here, right? Re system. One of the planets open to refugees from Romulus. Re 3 is a temperate M-class world that many residents compare to the lands around the Apnex Sea on their lost homeworld. In 2394, the colonists of Re 3 voted against rejoining the Romulus Star Empire and submitting to Praetor Taurus' rule. Since then, they have struggled to remain independent. Sounds like they're starting to be forced into joining, or to be conquered. Let's start the best defense. Oh.
The Elachi are here, and they're attacking shuttles. Those shuttles are full of Romulans trying to escape the invasion. We have to help them.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. That's no duh, Tovin. goodness. Yeah, come here. There's just a needy cat. Alrighty, that's been
We're getting
taken
distress
care
signals
of.
from the surface. The Elachi are landing walkers near the capital. Take the shuttle and help the city. We'll stay here and defend the remaining shuttles.
Okay. It's a shuttle fight. And it's a good thing I got the armor and gear for it. Here's my commander's gig. Alright, invading. The Elachi are invading! We need your help to fight these ships. I'll send the few shuttles and untrained pilots we have available to help, but you'll need to lead them. We have a small militia that can deal with any Elachi troops that land on the surface, provided that you prevent enough of them from getting to the ground. Oh, okay. Capabilities. Follow me. Okay. Defend me. Oh, defend target, defend me. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and fight. Okay. Where are they going to be going at? I don't know, but so many, wow. Oh. Oh, this is a right mess. Didn't know my toolbar is a bit disgruntled here. Oh, look at this turn rate. Gorgeous. But I can't do anything if all my stuff is all jibbled. There we go. Oh. Ooh. Well. Tell you what, guys, while this is going on, I'll definitely do a time-lapse of this and give you guys a full commentary. And yes, commentary it is. This fight scene is actually pretty long, and I have to actually go and shorten it by increasing the time frame that it is. So you're seeing this at 2 times speed than normal. So yeah. Original time lapse was like, ooh, 10, close to 20 minutes long. Managed to squeeze it down for quite a speed that I managed to done. But enough about that. This battle is long, tedious, and brutal when it comes to just trying out a shuttlecraft for the first time. I mean, for those who have played a Romulan character throughout the entirety, and never played any of the other factions, Federation, literally Federation, Klingon Empire. In fact, I don't think Klingon Empire gets to use a shuttlecraft until the featured episodes, the Romulan Mysteries. That's the first time people actually just was given a shuttlecraft. So no, this is actually the only shuttle-based mission that requires you to be in a shuttle to begin with before a featured episode happened. No, I take that back. One episode, one mission from the Klingon Empire, you had to go into a shuttlecraft. But that one was more of a, you're given a shuttlecraft, an enemy shuttlecraft. You don't get to modify it. So you just fly around and do whatever you want. That one's just fine. This time, no, you gotta outfit your shuttlecraft. And that's what the tedious part about this is. You need to have a particular type of, placements for your shuttlecraft. What type of armor, what type of consoles for it, shielding, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it gets a bit tedious. I mean, yes, you're definitely going to want to have neutronium hull plating just to absorb the damage, to mitigate the damage that you're going to have. And you're going to need not regenerative, although that does help, but resilient shields, because 5% is bleed through. Well, the other 5% of the damage is absorbed. So that means it cancels out 5% of the incoming damage. So that's pretty good. Pretty good in my book. I will admit that during this whole battle, and yes, I did die during this, as you will soon see. Oh, such a brutal fight, this whole thing. I mean, it's hard enough when you're trying to see enemy shuttlecraft. It's kind of hard that you don't have an actual target reticules around them until you pretty much have them selected. So that's a bit of an annoyance right there. So I gotta figure out a way to fix that later on. Now, this entire mission was a pain, just a pain in the bum when going through this the first time. Any other time, it's like, okay, this is fine. Just get your defense emitter points, turret, and there you go. That's what it would have been if there wasn't some modifications done, because originally the console gave a tremendous amount of damage and is based off of a starship, not on a shuttlecraft. So it was very overpowered when you're doing shuttle-based missions. So they had to trim it down, saying, okay, based on certain things, if you have it on a cruiser, it does full damage to small craft. It does tremendous amount of damage. If you have it on escorts, it does not as full damage, but still enough damage to be significant. Now if you put it on shuttlecraft, like a fighter, a runabout, a gig, it's not going to do the damage it needs to be doing, or at least needed to do. And of course, there I go, being killed. So yeah, pretty much bad news all around. But this is also good because this is a balance, because certain people actually do want to do a shuttlecraft player versus player matches and have fun in it. Well, you kind of defeat the purpose if somebody brings along that console and just derps everyone, and you're like, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. But it is kind of fun when you're doing it in a shuttle-based mission and you blow out the enemies. That's actually pretty hilarious. And I will admit it, hilarious. And after that, it's like, okay, that's OP. Let's just, we can't do that. No, that has to be removed. Well, they changed it where, no, it's acceptable. It just deals less damage if you attach it to a shuttlecraft. So it's fair. It's like, okay, that's fair. Now PvE, no, that's still fair, because they don't want to remove the challenge of the missions. This is why this particular mission is so brutal. I think I came close to like dying twice in this. I don't know. I think I died twice. Here I am recording this after the fact. I can't remember. My memory's bad. So yeah. But pretty much that's about it. I mean, it's a good shuttlecraft, but I kind of did want more turn rate. But no, considering that I have a 360 beam array, a omnidirectional beam array on this, I don't need a turn rate except for torpedoes. I should have put a tactical person there with the tactical team. That should have helped out. But I was just receiving so much damage. I'm like, good God. But that emitter, the singularity power, the singularity jump, works so well against the walkers. I mean, it destroys all small craft that it goes near it. So it actually does work. You know, you can trap enemies to come into it, and you can actually destroy the walkers that way. I think other shuttlecraft don't have this particular ability. That's pretty much about it. Otherwise, fun ship. Just fun. I'm not going to deny it. It is fun. But this mission is just brutal. If you never had much fun with a shuttlecraft before, this is going to be a real shocker and may just discourage people from playing it. But for some others, like me, it's fun, but the brutality about it just makes you say, good God, do I really want to do this? Well, here we come at the end of this whole time lapse, and we're definitely going to head over to Ode Me into pretty much back to standard. Holy crap. It's just, oh my God. That was a bit more difficult than it was. I died like once, twice maybe. Actually, almost twice. Good God. I will say one thing. This is just a hard mission that doesn't need to be that hard, but it's a challenge. Gotta do it with a friend. Don't do it by yourself. It's possible by yourself. Just leave it on normal. Leave the difficulty on normal. You know, 1 bar. Alright, here we go. Okay. Romulan Mare. Okay. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. We have a lot of work to do, but we will rebuild and we will survive. That's what Romulans do. You're welcome and good luck. Technically, I should be saying Jolan True. Okay, we were monitoring you on Cesar, sir. Good job. Okay, great job. Oh, thanks. I got wrecked at least once, close to twice. So, yeah. All the Elachi ships that were here are gone, and the evacuation shuttles are safe. The RRW Albius is ready for you to return. I'm in the Albius. What the whatever. This system doesn't like names. I will say that it does not like the names. No, it doesn't. It's the Uta. Anyways. Right. Return to Admiral Carrack. Excellent job. The inhabitants of Ray owe you their lives. It looks like we've halted the Elachi advance in the sector for now. That being said, we've received word that there's a small Elachi convoy heading to another system. We're not sure what they're trying, especially now that their main battle force has been halted. But if you can get there before them, we can gather some intel to turn the tide on this war against the Elachi. Alright. I think I'll get this. Yeah.
Congratulations, Commander.
Alright, we are level 23, and I want to put in some skill points before we end this episode. Judging from a few things, I may just go with adding skill points anyways. Let's see here. Some hull plating, definitely want some resistance up. Alright, that's about it. I'm going to end it here. Episode 5 will definitely be Frederick in this episode, or at least episode 5 will be around Frederick. Until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode or video. Bye-bye.